Hello guys, it's Aurikatariina and welcome to Deep Clean with me. Today we are at the doctor's home and he has spent all his money and lost almost everything else too, except his hope. And that's why we are here today, to help this kind man out of his misery, so that he doesn't have to sleep in this filthy bedroom anymore. This living room looks disgustingly amazing though. Ooh, it's full of trashes, pizza boxes, a lot of meds, a laptop and beautiful dust layers. But let's start with my favorite room, which is of course the kitchen. We have some beautiful trashes here and a toaster too. Wow! Beautiful! And ta-da! The floor is clear now. Time to start cleaning the counters. They are filled with trashes too. So the doctor doesn't cook here that much, even if he wanted to. But that is about to change after me. The stove looks pretty awesome, right? Oh, but the sink looks grey and sad. Should we add a little sparkle to it? Okay, I'm gonna start with a dishwasher tablet and some hot water. Just a tiny amount of water and a tablet. And then I'm adding tangerine paste and a steel daddy. And I'm scrubbing. And look at that. Okay, to the other side, I'm using chlorine. It's a comparable product to a dishwasher tablet. Okay, I have to let it sit there so it's doing its magic. And then, ta-da! Now both sides shine. Third, I use Cine's kitchen spray and a bit of dish soap. Scrubbing thoroughly and then rinse. If the sink isn't too dirty, this method works perfectly fine. But if you have stubborn stains, use chlorine or a dishwasher tablet with a hot water. And then after that, use power paste or tangerine paste to give the sink extra shine. Like this. I just feel like the sink is now happy when it's clean and shiny. Okay, now let's wipe away any excess derbies and then let's spray some oven cleaner. But then we don't put a clean film right away, but we scrub it right away. I want to see how much we can get off this stove without letting the oven cleaner sit and work for a while. Okay, it's looking good, but I'm not sure if it's going to be perfect. Let's see. Okay, it's looking good, but not perfect, so it's not enough for me. So more oven cleaner and cling film. This is the reason why I always use cling film right away. So I don't do that scrubbing in between, but this time I wanted to show you how it looks like without a cling film right away. By the way, this window squeegee is so handy if you have any crumbs on your table, on your counter. Try it. It's a game changer. And a lot of you guys ask what is the difference between a scrub daddy and a scrub mommy. So, scrub mommy has also a softer side. So scrub daddy is only that scrubbing texture. I don't know what it's called, but you know. And a scrub mommy has that texture also, but also a softer side. So it's like both, like hard and soft at the same time. That's why I usually use scrub mommy more often, but yeah, I like both. If you are thinking buying a scrub mommy or a daddy, buy scrub mommy first. Okay, this is like 4 or 5 hours later and all the gunk and grime has melted under the cling film. So it's really easy to scrub. So yeah, that's why I use cling film. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of extra darkness. So it looks like this. Oh, that made me so happy. I got chills from that. But now it's time to talk about our doctor, who lives here and has lived here for a long time, because this is the doctor's own apartment. Yep, usually these people who are helped, they are renting out these apartments, but not today. And the doctor hasn't had an easy life. He kind of has. He has experienced some really enjoyable moments in his life. Oh, whoa, like throwing these crumbs on the floor. But also some tough ones, just like any of us, I guess. The doctor was really good in school when he was younger. He was bright and intelligent. And school wasn't hard for him at all. He got good grades and enjoyed studying. But one thing he wasn't sure about was whether he should study psychology, medicine, or something else. The future wasn't clear for him from the start. And here, guys, I wanna wash the inside of this microwave, so I'm going to place a mug filled with water inside and boil it. The steam will soften and loosen all the stains inside the microwave with the warmth. And in the meanwhile, I'm washing this microwave outside. Ooh, this sticker is so satisfying to remove. If you have stickers anywhere in your home, like windows or anywhere, use a scraper. Scraper can take off almost any stickers away. Okay, now I think the water has boiled there for a few minutes, so it's time to scrub it. I added some extra Sinis kitchen cleaner because it removes grease so effectively. So a tiny amount don't hurt anybody, right? Here I used Sinis detail brush because it goes all those tiny crevices and corners so well. And now the microwave is clean and we can continue our story. So the doctor didn't know where to go. However, after a long time of thinking, he decided to study medicine. He went to med school and met his future wife there. And they both graduated with good grades. And the future looked very bright for them. However, there were some difficulties, and if I understood correctly, neither of them wanted to have children. They were happy with just each other, and that's completely okay. But what might have been a bit problematic was that they both had very expensive taste. They both liked luxury things and enjoyed traveling a lot, spending money on expensive food, dining out, fine clothes, costly furniture, and so on. But they also had money to support their lifestyle, so it was okay, I guess. So they spent everything they earned, meaning their entire salary, and every month. In principle, this is okay, but if something unexpected happens, it's obvious a bit problematic if you don't have any savings, and you would need some cash. But they also got married and lived the lifestyle they wanted. So, in principle, life could have continued like this until the end. But guess what? Because we are here and you are listening to this, it didn't. Soon there were some fights, a lot of silence, and many arguments, but also really happy times in between. However, in the end, it all led to a divorce. The doctor loved his wife very deeply, very, very much, and didn't want to break up. But he had to face the fact that his wife wasn't happy anymore. She wanted something different, and they had been together for over a decade, so it was time to let go. The doctor didn't handle the divorce well, at least not mentally. Even though he was a doctor and specialist in psychology, his own mental health was not. At first, he just took a sick leave from work and he bought this apartment and stayed inside for days. He didn't want to see anybody because he had lost his beautiful wife and felt like there was nothing left for him. He went to see other doctors and they prescribed him a lot of medication. And he tried to drown his sorrow, but it only got worse because he stayed inside, he was drinking, he isolated himself from anyone, he didn't eat, he didn't sleep, and the place started to fill with trashes. And you know, guys, that's where my side of the story begins. I tried to do some work from here, but he was smoking. He didn't feel good at all. And he was harming himself by doing all these things. But I mean, I don't blame him. If you are feeling down, you are doing things that makes you feel more down. They might feel good at the point you are doing them at that time, but after that, they are just harming you. I was trying to move these furnitures because I wanted to do something extra here. Because I felt like weird that that table, that work desk, was in the middle of the living room, so I felt like that didn't fit there really well. But yeah, the home started to look messier and messier. Grimy, dirty, moldy trashes all over the place. So at that point, the doctor finally realized he needed some help. But he couldn't clean this mess by himself. No. He still wasn't working and he has lost all his money, so he couldn't hire anybody except me because I always clean free. So anybody can hire me. I'm coming. If you have a dust layer like this, oh boy, I wanna come to your home immediately. Please, can I come? If your home looks like this, please send me an email and remember to take some pictures along the email so I can see your dirty home. Because I'm trying to find dirty homes all over the world, no matter where you are. I want to come and clean your home, if it's dirty enough. Yeah. And what I love the most is beautiful dust layers. It's so fun to write my name there. And it already says Queen, like me. I'm the queen of cleaning. Yes. People often ask me to describe what a perfect home for me to clean would be like. So, first of all, there has to be piles of trashes. I love trash piles. They are beautiful and gorgeous and I wanna just dig in. Then there's had to be thick layers of dust. Imagine 10 years of dust buildup. Wow, that is a beautiful sight. And then, if all the sinks are clogged and covered in gunk, with rotten food everywhere. Messes on the tables, full of strange and surprised things, the better. The more dirt, trashes, gunk, mold, line scale, grease buildups, and all kinds of wonderfully disgusting stuff, the better. Yeah. And baby cockroaches. That's my dream home. Yeah. Basically, I don't need anything else to stay happy. Yeah. If you wanna surprise me, give me a dirty home. And a nice cup of tea. Hot tea. Yes, let's get this doctor's bedroom in order, so he can finally have a good night's sleep here. Oh, and yes, the story got a bit interrupted. So the doctor realized he needed help. His money was gone, all gone, his mental health had destroyed, but he wanted to return work. However, his home was in terrible condition. So that's when he heard about me and decided to ask for my help. And after this cleaning, I was once on the radio, in live radio, where people could send me messages, or they sent the messages to the radio. And this was like a year after the cleaning. Year later, he sent me a thank you message saying that I had saved his life. I remember when the host read it and he was like, "Who is this guy?" And I was like, "He's a doctor!" That was a really nice moment. Because when the doctor arrived home, I wasn't here anymore. I had already left by then. But he was more than just grateful. He was truly, 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 truly thankful. I need to practice saying that word. Truly. Truly. Oh my god. Whatever. But that made me so happy. I love my job. This is the best job ever. I get to do what I love the most. I'm like having so much fun. I'm not watching my phone at all. I'm just listening to some podcast, minding my own business, and like transforming things. Like, I can't even explain it. I mean, you guys get it if you like cleaning, and if you don't, try to love it. Because it is truly wonderful. So, and after that, I'm helping someone at the same time with my skills. So, I don't know anything better. And now, the doctor has a perfectly clean home. And he can also cook here, which is wonderful. And look at this bedroom. Oh my gosh, imagine going sleep there. What a wonderful feeling that must be. And the living room? Wow, you can walk here. See you next time. Bye bye. I love you guys.